Hi, good day, and welcome to episode number 2 of our medieval city. Last time, as mentioned, I said I will close the inner circle. I did it with the same two components, so with the tower component as we did before, and with the wall, and we see a lot of entrances, but this is pretty okay. We will fix this later on. This time we will look at our wireframe because we have too many vertices at our wall, so we will try to reduce them, and we will already work on one of our feature inside the inner circle, which is the speech stage. So let's start with the vertices of our walls. If we go to lids and click on the wireframe, then we see the many and complex polygons and vertices we have at our wall. It's too huge and there are too many, as we can see, but this can be reduced by clicking on one wall. Doesn't matter which one, because I use everywhere the same one. I click on the wall, I go to modeling, I go to mesh, and I click on simplify. And then I take the so-called fastest standard quadric aerometric QEM and I leave the percentage as it is, and I go down. Currently it is 100. I can go down to 50, for example, and take a look on my vertices, which are now half from the number, or I can even go down to 15. Then I have even less vertices, and I can always check, for example, the radius, the shape of my entrance, any shapes on the top of the wall. But I see everything is looking pretty nice and pretty good. It can be stay like this, for example. And when I finish, I click on accept, and then you will see and notice each and every wall will get the same percentage. I click on accept, and every wall has now 15% of the vertices instead of 100, which makes the whole system or the whole map faster. Now we go back to lit, and we will continue as mentioned with our speech stage. This was our concept. Seems like it is too big, but let's see how big it will be at the end. We will start by creating a stair. What we have here, we have 8 number of steps, which is pretty good. I think it's nice. We can leave it like it is. So let's click and accept. Let's try to walk on the stairs. This is good. I think this is enough from the height, so we can leave it like it is. We have a height of, what was the height again? Let me click on stairs again. So I have 8 steps. Oops, 8 steps and a height of 20, so 1.16 meters and some. This means I need a box with 160 centimeter height. As you can see, I played a little bit already with a box and found this box useful as the most. So I have a height of 160, a width and a depth of 500 centimeters, so 5 meters. And I click to accept. And now I have this speech stage, which is much smaller than the concept one, which is pretty nice. And now I want to align it to the stairs and mesh it together. To do it, I need to move my my pivots. Sometimes it's pretty difficult, so let's see if it works. I go with the middle mouse button on the center and hold down, so I can already move it. And now I hold down the Alt button and the V button, and now I unclick the middle mouse button. So I'm free, but my left hand is on the alternative button and V button. And now I can click on the axis and move them by the middle mouse button. So I will do it So I can move this axis now to the left or to the right. And I will do it until I snap at the corner. As you can see, I even can take one axis or one area or even the middle center. It doesn't matter. So you can play a little bit with it around until you finish the snapping at the corner. And when I snap at the corner, I leave everything. So I unclick the alternative button in the V button. And now it's snapped at the corner. And now I take with the left mouse button the red axis, hold down the V button, and I align it to the stairs like this. I will do the same with the green axis as well. Hold down the green axis with the left mouse button, hold down the V button, and align it together. And they are now aligned. Looks very good. So let's take a look if we can walk on the speech stage. This looks good. Nice. What we can do here, I found it not so pretty that this step is not inside the wall. So to fix this, I have a grad snap of 5. I take my stairs and I move my stairs by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So by 30 centimeters inside. This looks from my perspective much better. And now we can merge the meshes together. So I click on the first box, I click on the stairs, I go to mesh and I click on union. And I accept. I leave the options like they are. I have not to change anything or everything or something. And now I have one mesh with the stairs, and this looks pretty good. Now we can assign already the material. I always take the material from the starter content, which is the brick clay. I click on it, I go back, click on my component, and I assign it to the component. And now we need to resize the material size by clicking on the component and going to the UVs options. Click on project UVs. We take the box. I think default is the plan. Yes, default is the plan. We take the box and we type inside the values we had before. In my case, 150, 150, 150. I use those values at the tower, at the background, and at the wall, and I accept. And I already finished the speech stage, and I can now walk on this speech stage. Looks pretty good. So the aerial is pretty large, as we can see. I think I need a sprint activity or sprint feature for my player next time. And so we will do this then next time. Thank you very much.